y'all, welcome back to What I'm On Today. Today we're going to be talking about bags that you should absolutely not add to your collection, so stay tuned.
Thankful for this beat, thankful for my dad, man, he kept me from the street. Man, I'm thankful when I eat, thankful for my wife, thankful for my freak. When they saw each other last week.
Hey y'all, welcome back to What I'm On Today. My name is Lakia Chanel and I make videos about all things handbags, both luxury and contemporary, because you guys know that I do not discriminate. And we also talk about whatever it is that I am on today. So today I wanted to go over bags that I do not think that you should be adding to your collection. Now, disclaimer, these are bags that I own that I probably am not going to sell, or they're not going to leave my collection, but there are some real reasons that I think that they are just difficult bags that I don't necessarily recommend after having had them in my collection for a while. So I'm going to tell you obviously the bag. I'll go over all the reasons why I don't think that you should add it, and then I will go over pricing for all of these bags as well. So let's get right into it. The first bag that I'm going to tell you that you should not add to your collection is this Prada re-edition with the rhinestones. I have had this bag in my collection for approximately 2 years. And when I purchased it, it was sold out everywhere in the United States. I happened to be going overseas and I saw it in store and I just grabbed it. I got it for about $1,500. I think that it retails somewhere between $1,500 and $1,800 now. I could be wrong. I'll put the right information below. Is the bag a beautiful bag? Absolutely. Love the inside of the bag. It is this really amazing satin. Why don't I think you should add it to your collection? Because I've literally worn this bag a time. One time in the approximately 2 years that I've had this bag. This was definitely a FOMO bag. It was one that I saw and I was like, oh my gosh, I just have to have it. The idea of this bag is fine. I think for me, it's just a shoulder bag. And this is how it looks shoulder wise, which isn't bad, but it's like also not good either. You know, I think it has to have a little bit more room to be a shoulder bag. It fits an okay amount of stuff. I think because of the rhinestones everywhere, it's not an everyday bag, which you guys know, I don't even care about everyday bags, but it's just like, I don't know, it's just not like useful. And maybe I'll change my mind, but it's been 2 years now, or approximately 2 years, and I haven't. I think the idea that this is nylon, like it's such a dressy bag, and then it has like a nylon strap. Like it should totally be leather. It's okay. Like it's on my shelf. I like looking at it. I just never wear this bag. I never reach for this bag. I even had the audacity to buy the matching shoes by Steve Madden. I have worn these literally a handful of times, maybe 3 times. Y'all, I do not recommend these at all. I already have right here one of the stones missing. But yeah, like I thought that y'all know I love a matchy moment. So my whole vibe was like, yes, I was going to be Michael Jackson down to the ground. My husband refuses to let me wear these two as a pair. And maybe if I did, maybe I need to just not listen to him, be matchy, because maybe if I wore these as a pair, I would wear this bag more. I don't know. Either way, it's not something that I would definitely recommend. I think if you wanted something like this, you don't have to pay thousands. They have tons and tons of dupes of this bag, so I would definitely go for the dupe. The next bag is definitely going to be my YSL Sade clutch. Now, Liz, her channel is nothing but bags. If you guys don't already know her, do not come for me, okay? I know that you love this bag. I like this bag as well. So this is one of the bags that I like, but I'm going to tell you why I don't recommend it. I don't recommend the bag if you are someone who is not a clutch wearer. If this is not your vibe, then do not get this bag. It is, number one, It's a bag that is super large. So if you're not into oversized bags, this is not going to be your vibe. I think personally that it is a bag that is super wearable for the price. I think it's one of the less expensive, I would say, YSL bags, and just luxury bags, period. I think this retails for, I want to say like $1,500. I think I got it for around that same price of $1,500. It has minimal logo. So I think in general, people would probably think this is a great bag. And I can't say that I don't think that it's a really good bag. It's one that I haven't worn yet, or maybe I've worn once. It's newer. I got this maybe last year. Okay, and I haven't worn it in the year, but it's something that I think is cute, and I think that's probably why it's on my list of like don't get. It's like don't get it unless you're going to be intentional about wearing it, because it's not something that is going to be like a everyday wear. So I take it all back. Don't get this bag if you are expecting to be able to wear this a lot, unless you just happen to be somebody who loves clutches. The next bag is definitely going to be my Bottega cassette bag. Now, do not get this confused with the Bottega padded cassette, because that is a bag that I would tell you 1,000,000 times over to add to your collection. Now, this is the cassette that isn't padded. I purchased this bag because I love the Bottega green color. It is a bag that is used in my collection. I wouldn't recommend you guys purchase this bag because it is pretty expensive for what it is. I think it doesn't really have any lining at all in the bag, although we know that Bottega bags are really greatly made for what it is. And I'll put the retail price down below. This was one of the least expensive bags that was in Bottega at the time that I purchased this, but I still think it's like $2,000–$3,000 now. I think for what it is, it's just not worth it. I don't wear this half as much as I wear my cassette bag, like point blank period. And I think because it is just so simple, right? It probably fits a little bit more than the padded cassette bag, but it's just nothing like super, I hate to say it, like amazing that you need to just go out and run and get it. You know, I think that it doesn't have any hardware. The way that it clasps is very, very easy and simple. It's literally just a magnet, where the cassette bag has that kind of up and down pull situation. And even though that was getting on my nerves, I don't know, there's something like special about it. But I don't know, this is just like so basic. It's something that I probably won't give away because it's totally like wearable and I wear it, but I think for the price point, I don't think it's a worth it buy unless you were to get it on the pre-love market and you were able to pay like under $1,000 for it. Because I do think that like for under $1,000, maybe it's worth it, but for upwards of $2,000–$3,000, that's going to be a no for me. I feel like if you know me, you know that this would be on the list of bags that I would not recommend you purchase. Now, everybody says that this is a great entry-level bag to Hermes, which they're not lying. Like, it's entry level in terms of price. This retails, if you were to buy it new, anywhere between $3,000 and $5,000, depending on the one that you get. Y'all know how I feel about this clasp enclosure. It is so difficult to actually use in real life. And honestly, for what it is, I do not think that it's worth the money. Okay, boom, I said it. For $3,000, I feel like I could get something else. At the end of the day, this is canvas and this is leather, kind of like a raw leather at the top, which, yeah, I appreciate it. It's cool. But guys, $3,000 for a canvas bag is kind of extra. And one that isn't like 100% functional is a little bit more extra. I was really excited about this because it was my first Hermes piece. I've worn this definitely a couple of times. You know, you can flip it inside and out, which I think is like really cool. But also, like, it is just really expensive to me for what it is and how much I actually wear this bag. For the $3,000 that I spent on this, I could have definitely gotten another peekaboo used, or I could have gotten a Bottega bag or Louis Vuitton bag, or even another Ricky bag that I feel like I would wear more because they are literally more functional to use than this Hermes Herbag. So I don't know, just my thoughts after having the bag for a while. The last bag that I would tell you not to add to your collection is going to be the Chanel Classic Flap in the size jumbo. So you guys know I used to be a Chanel girl. I still love Chanel, but their prices just are like no ma'am to me at the moment. This was my holy grail bag. You guys know this. Gray, gold hardware. However, there is something about this bag that is like almost not wearable. It is the last bag that I will choose every single time. And it's because you have to wear it as a shoulder bag. And I have to just show you guys this. I don't mind the double flap of it all. Whatever. I never use the second flap. I don't mind it. I just mind specifically the size of this bag. Does it fit a lot of stuff? Yes. Does it fit pretty much the same amount as the maxi, which looks a lot bigger? Yes. It is really that it's a heavy-ish bag, but also this strap is so ridiculous. Like, okay, maybe you guys can see it. Like, who is doing all this? Who needs their bag all the way down here? I don't even know if you guys can see it, but like it's halfway, almost not quite to my knee, like halfway up my knee. Like, where am I going with a bag this low? And then crossbody. I mean, who is crossbodying this bag? Like who is wearing it like this? Who? The bag forces you to wear it as a shoulder bag, which is fine. Like, it's actually a perfect shoulder bag. But y'all know I'm a crossbody girl. I need to be able to crossbody my things. And I am sure that this bag, like, you know, you can fumble around with the strap and probably make it the size. But it's just a size that I do not recommend at all. And it's so funny because when I am looking on the pre-loved market for Chanel bags, because I do that even though I haven't purchased any of them, I'm always looking at the maxi size because I love that bag and I love the chain strap on that, like the drop on that bag. That's probably one of my favorite sizes. Or I am looking at the mini bags, but never the jumbo. Like, I cannot ever see and y'all know I love to buy multiples of a bag. I can just never see myself buying this size for a Chanel bag ever again. So that's it, guys. Those are my 5 picks of bags that I do not recommend that you purchase. And y'all know I never do videos like this because I genuinely like love all of my bags. And I'm not saying that I don't like these ones. I'm just saying that, like, think twice. That's all I'm saying. Think twice. All right? That's it. That's all. Okay, thank you guys for spending another day, another weekend with what I'm on today, and I will see you guys soon. And I want to know, comment below, what do you think about my picks? And are there any bags that you have in your collection that you're like, hey, look, I might not be giving them away, I might not be selling them, I wear them from time to time, but don't spend your coin on them, because I want to know. All right, I will see you guys next week. Bye.
I'm thankful.